Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Gamecast, episode 375. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gast, joined by Tony Korkanakis.
Yo.
Corey Feinsod.
Hey.
And Mike Sneedy.
What's up?
Welcome, listeners, welcome, viewers, to the last episode of 2017. The New Year's coming up, and we have hopefully a bunch of new games to play, right? No, I don't, but I have games to get through still. But we'll get into that shortly. What we got for our Christmas haul or holiday haul or whatever you want to say. Let's first get into some quick news here. Not much going on except for the fact that our first delay of 2018 has occurred in 2017. Psychonauts 2 will not be launching in 2018. It will be 2019.
So yeah, in 2017 for 2018, now 2019.
Yeah. Ways away. So, yeah. Again, generation of delays continues. But at least they're not even trying.
At least.
You see what I did there? Yeah. So, I'm not really shocked. I mean, we haven't seen anything with this game at all. So,
nope.
I'm not shocked.
I think it's more for the people that actually backed it, because I think that was a fundraised thing.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Do we get a Shenmue update? They're gonna have a big update, I think, soon. I got an email from them actually about Shenmue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, saying that they were going to announce something pretty huge soon. So, I highly doubt it's a release date, but I expect it to at least be.
They need to show something.
Yeah, I expect them to show something.
I forgot that was even happening.
Yeah, I mean it's been in development. I'm so happy I didn't fund the higher categories of this. Loving that game, and after everything that's happened on Kickstarter, I've completely gone away from Kickstarter backing. So, but yeah.
And when it comes to video games, it's just like they're so far away. Like it really is no point in doing a video game because you back it in like 2014 and you don't hear about anything until now. By the time it comes out,
your system's probably done already that you've been wanting to back it for. So like, Is this going to make PS4? It's probably going to be PS5.
No, it's not.
It'll be base PS4. It'll be base PS4.
All right. Apple is requiring games that have loot boxes to disclose its odds before people can buy them. So they have to disclose the odds. That's a new rule?
Yeah. Well, that's how it's been in, I think, most of Asia. At least I know for sure Japan.
Is this the new trending
and China, norm? I think.
The new trending norm coming out here then?
Probably. Because the thing is like...
Once like somebody big like Apple starts doing it, it kind of opens the door for everyone else to be like, yeah, we're going to do this too.
Yeah.
We have to do this too. Not necessarily we want to, but we have to because the pressure is going to be too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right, because that's really what it is about being informed. I mean, so like I'll take an example, like Fire Emblem Heroes. When you open the gems, the rate I think is like 3% to get a 5-star character, and that's like the best that you can get. But the thing is, as you keep opening up more, that percentage will gradually go up until you get like you're guaranteed basically a 5-star character. Conversely, just like Blizzard does it in like Hearthstone and Overwatch, they have, I don't know the right word for it. We'll just say like a pity mechanic where it's kind of the same thing. If you open up a loot crate or a pack and you don't get like a legendary card, the next time you open up one, your chances of getting a legendary is going to be higher and higher until you finally get one, and then it resets. But the thing is, you don't know that. Like, I think people did the math and they're like, yeah, every 18 packs you get one legendary, or like 20 loot crates you'll get a legendary skin or something like that. But the thing is, if you don't know where you are in that, it's kind of like, it feels bad because you're like, oh, of course, I got 2 blues and 2 silvers again or something like that. It's just like, well, it makes the feel bads feel even worse, So I think everybody's going to be adopting that model pretty soon.
Yeah, I think transparency is the key here, and that's going to be the new norm going forward, just because, like you said, it makes people feel better about what they're doing as well. And it gives you that itch too, or not itch, but like desire, that dopamine drip, or whatever you want to call it, where it's like, oh shoot, I didn't get it this time, but my percentage just went up. I'm going to get it next time.
Yeah.
And so it just makes you want to try it again because you feel like that.
Did you guys read that? I think it was a Kotaku interview with the guy who like spent like tens of thousands of dollars on like the Final Fantasy game.
I heard about the $10,000 spent on Final Fantasy, yeah, but
like, I would suggest reading that article if you guys haven't. But it's an interview, and the guy's like, yeah, I spent like thousands of dollars on this game, and I've never even spent $1,000 on my wife. And it's just like, dude, like, and
Priorities.
he would go into like stories about how like they'd be around for like a holiday or birthday or something like that, and then in some downtime he'd like apply $100 of credit and then open up his gems to try to get like the new character or whatever, and then be like, shit, I didn't get it. It's like, here's another $100, and it's like an hour later I'm $1,000 down the drain. It's like, dude, what are you fucking doing? Like, get a grip.
Wow.
Get a grip. Yeah. And the thing is, like, and this is where I don't completely relate. I understand that people are like, oh, it's just like gambling. It preys on the same addicting personality, like whatever things. And yeah, obviously, because they want you to feel good when you do get those things, and they want you to feel envious when somebody else gets it. That's why even like Hearthstone tells you when your friends open up a legendary card.
Wow.
So it's like, oh shit, he got that legendary, I need that legendary. But here's the thing: if he didn't get addicted to this, it'd just be something else. Well, it could just be video games in general. Like, how do you know, like, how are you going to tell somebody what's good for them or what's not good for them?
Government tries to do that all the time.
Yeah, they should try that a lot. So
right, like, and that's what I've found myself in increasing conversations about this. Like, back, when I played WoW, I'll admit, for a while I was addicted to WoW, and it's like, if somebody were to tell me, or the government or Blizzard be like, oh, you played too much this week or this month or whatever, you can't play anymore, I'd be like, fuck you, like, get the hell out of here. I paid you my money. I want to fucking play this game. So it's like, you can't stop people from hurting themselves. You can't.
Yeah, they try that a lot. It doesn't work.
No.
So, yeah.
I'm not saying you can't increase or like lessen that, like, be like, hey, after you deposit so much money, it's like maybe a warning message, or like, set yourself a limit that you like, it says, do you really want to put $100 more into this? Yes. Do you really? Yes. It's like, dude, step back, take a deep breath. We're going to start a 5-minute timer, and then you can come back and click purchase. It's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. It gives us like a little bit of
5 minutes hopefully sways you away.
Well, I mean, it's like what was it? I think it was a Chris Rock skit or something where he's like, who's at the ATM at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, who needs cash that badly? Like, you're not doing anything good. The ATM should literally pop up like, what are you doing, man? Don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, just walk away.
Whatever you're there for, you don't need it.
You don't need it.
That's a good point. All right. Geez, I don't think there's much going on in the video game world right now. Everybody's on holiday, so it's we won't get much news coming out to the new year, really.
Well,
I
do know that what's her name? Enchantress is coming like soon. The latest patch she's put in Injustice 2, which means the Turtles, they're next. She's the last one before them. So Enchantress is in the latest patch. That means she's going to be out soon. She might be out now. I don't know. I haven't played it that recently. So that means the Turtles are next, I think, within a month.
Probably January, yeah.
Yeah. Within a month, the Turtles are coming.
All right. Well,
Switch. Well, before we get in that, just because we're talking about news, Japan just had like their biggest sales week of the year so far and stuff like that. And Switch is projected to cross 3 million units, which actually would already put it ahead of the Wii U lifetime sales over there. So that's pretty
nice.
Good for Switch.
Not really shocked.
Yeah.
They need. Yeah, that's good for them. I mean, I'm not shocked that it passed that, but it's been selling like hotcakes, and it's a perfect system for actually even like younger kids. I was having a conversation this week with, well, not a conversation. I had an issue with my my parents. My mom got my nephew an Xbox, and that's fine. He's fine with it. But his brother is only 3. And I can tell you that he was able to at least have fun and enjoy Mario Kart, because Mario Kart has an auto go feature that all he has to do really is steer the cart, and hardly that too. So
just hold down the A button, really.
Yeah, it goes by itself. Actually, he kind of just has to make sure and it's got motion control, so he can kind of turn the thing. So it worked out great for a 3-year-old, and I couldn't think of anything on the Xbox that let him do that. I'm like, there's nothing out there. No, it's nothing. I mean, there's just nothing there. I got them Rocket League, and that's what I did. I just got them Rocket League, and let them just go to town with Rocket League.
There's no like Minecraft costume packs or something?
I mean, he wouldn't be able to do Minecraft, I don't think. I really don't. So
I don't know. I see kids all ages doing that crap nowadays.
I don't know. I don't know. So I get them Rocket League, but I know that my other nephew, who's 9, or he's 8, he'll be 9 soon. He'll be able to do that. I just,
What games did he get for his Xbox?
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Huh? He already does. Now he's got 2.
Why does he have 2?
Wow.
One for my parents, one for his mom's.
Oh,
Wow.
geez.
Impressive.
Yeah.
What does he play?
Well, I mean, they're cheap enough. The freaking Xbox today was $139 with
No, I understand,
off.
but why? Maybe like
He plays
should have got like a PS4.
Every third-party game, Tony, you can think of on that top third-party list is my nephew playing those games.
Like
Does he
Call
have
of Duty?
GTA?
Call of Duty, yes.
Jeez.
Call of
9 years
Duty.
old.
Madden, NBA,
Oh, yeah.
Need for Speed, Forza. I don't think he plays GTA. I don't think he plays that one. So, but
You should get it for him.
Yeah, I should just complete the trifecta here. Just go for it
Yeah.
all. Get that whole top 10 list. If he could play Wildlands, he probably would play that. But yeah, he plays all third-party games. Xbox is fine for him. It really is. He doesn't play he doesn't want to play these big solo single-player game experiences. He wants to play these other games. So
Well, I
Kids
can
do these days,
understand.
they're friends.
yeah,
The kids though, like their attention span's so much shorter
Yeah,
too. Where
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
you just pop in Madden, play a couple games, doesn't matter.
yeah.
Call of Duty, play multiplayer for a couple rounds.
Yep.
That's it.
So yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
that's-
see
it works
the
for him.
attention span being there.
But
So fucking sad,
I mean, and
man.
the Xbox One is so cheap now. I mean, seriously, it's $139.99 today at Target with 5% off more. You can get an additional 5% with Red Card.
That was your mileage may vary, I believe. It
Oh,
was
really?
a price.
I saw $139.
Yeah, because no. So I think the regular price in store is supposed to be $280, and the Target the coupon was supposed to bring it down 30% to $199. But some people, because on the website, because you can't use those coupons on the website just listed it as $199. But because Target can price match their own store, what some people were able to do successfully was get them to price match themselves on the website to $199.99, and then use the app to get 30% more off. But it was huge, like, your mileage may vary. Because people were like, yeah, they did it no problem. And other people were like, yeah, they're like, nah, you can't do this, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can tell you that 2 people, well, my family has bought 2 Xboxes this holiday season. So my brother got one, and now
So
my
is he
nephew got a second.
your brother?
Yeah,
Did he
Matt?
get one for the the 4K stuff?
he
Or
got one for the
okay.
4K player. Yeah, for
Which isn't-
$199. Yeah, for $189, whatever, $199.
So wait, what does your nephew do? Does he bring his games over to your parents' house then? Or?
Well, I actually set him up so he can just. He's got 2 console homes, so he can download. He's got digital stuff, so he just downloads the new copies of it over there. But yeah, he'll bring his other games over and install, like Madden at some point. They don't trade games in; they're kids. They just keep playing them over and over again. There's no Flipageddon for kids. They just keep playing the damn games.
Oh no, I didn't know they went digitally. I thought
A lot of it,
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, he's got Forza like that, Madden, NBA, and I think Call of Duty is disc, but he's got.
you should get your nephew Cuphead, dude.
I watched him struggle in Mario, so
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no way. Yeah.
You need to catch him up, man. You
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah,
Make a game
Cuphead sold
out of
2
him.
million.
they did sell 2 million. That's
That was
excellent
news.
for them.
Yeah, 2 million.
Excellent for Cuphead, man.
Yeah.
Getting back to that.
Imagine if
stuff.
they were on PlayStation.
Yeah, would have sold better.
I think we'll see it. I honestly,
I mean,
think we'll see
I
it
don't
on,
doubt it. I definitely
Yeah,
think
I
next
think
year
we
this
will. I
time
think we
it'll be on.
I think it'll be on PlayStation and Switch actually. Did you guys see that there was a Cuphead, like the game, was actually available on the Apple iOS store
It was a
temporarily?
yeah. How did Apple allow that?
So I read like a thread about it, but apparently whoever like submitted that like did a very good job of spoofing the company name. Like they used like a very, very close email address. Like they had everything legality like very
Wow.
close to it, and they just like sneak through. They're like, oh yeah, like that looks good. And it's like, wait, what?
I mean, they get thousands and thousands of submissions
Mm-hmm.
daily, so it's like stuff
What
sneaks
were they
out.
charging for that app?
$1 maybe?
Man, I wonder what he
$2?
made on that.
They shut it down pretty quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say like not enough, but not as much as he probably could have if he.
But I guarantee you, it was probably somebody that was just dicking around, like trying to see if they could get it to run.
Mhm.
You know.
So, all right.
Jade Empire, by the way, is $1 on iOS right now.
Ugh.
I don't have an iPad.
I can't imagine playing that on iOS.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know how you play KOTOR on iOS. Like,
KOTOR actually is pretty good on. It actually runs pretty well. It's better on iOS. Runs better than it did on Xbox.
Unless your
But
phone's
how
a
do
little bit older than Apple wants
How do you
it to be.
control it though?
It's turn-based, man. It doesn't matter.
Ugh.
It's all roll the die. It's not really. It's not. It's not a. It's not like.
I know
Mass
it's
Effect.
action. I know.
So it doesn't.
I know.
matter
It's
as
actually
much.
when BioWare made
Isn't-
good RPGs.
Isn't Jade Empire actually same system?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I bought it for $1.
I'm looking at it now for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. What game is that from?
A game? Isn't that from a show?
I'd buy that for $1.
I don't know.
Technically, you're right, Jim.
Yeah. Isn't it like a Family Guy?
It's an older game. I'll give you a clue. It's an older game.
I don't know.
It's an arcade game.
I don't know.
Smash TV.
No.
You remember Smash TV?
No.
It was the
blue and the red guys.
The blue and the red guys. They were in like a violent, futuristic game show, and the goal is like you got money if you lived and stuff like that. And the announcer would come up on the screen every now and then, and he'd like say some stupid trolly.
There's so many clones of it after that game came out because it was banking.
Interesting.
They have it at Barcade in Brooklyn.
I'll have to give that a try. Cool. All right. Let's get into what we've been up to then. What we got, Mike, what have you been up to? Did you get some good stuff?
Not in you guys' opinion.
Well, you got Assassin's Creed, right?
I got Assassin's Creed and I got Battlefront 2.
No. So you got... yeah. All right.
I'm curious in Assassin's Creed.
At least you personally didn't support Battlefront 2.
I guess so, although 2 people accidentally bought it for me. There was no communication, so it was bought twice.
So now you have 2 copies of it. Yay.
Yeah, I'm going to obviously give one back. But so
there
far...
There is lore, like there is stuff in that movie, that game that is relevant in Last Jedi.
I mean, like I started up, I'm about 2 hours in, and I mostly did the campaign because I want to accrue stuff so I can actually do stuff in the multiplayer. And I did check just to see. It's like get more crates. I clicked on it. It's like, oh, this feature is not active, or I'm like,
this
good.
is disabled right now.
Yeah, I'm like, good. But so yeah, it's not too bad so far. The first 2 hours of the story.
Yeah,
man. I played the
winning
first
awards. Giant Bomb gave it biggest mess of the year and worst of the year, I think.
Nice.
No, it's my most satisfying Star Wars experience this month. So.
The campaign I played, Mike, was fine. It just had a lot of loot crate involvement in the multiplayer when I was playing it. So,
yeah, I played a couple multiplayer things real quick, and I've kind of lost about what I'm doing. Even though I played the previous game, I'm not exactly sure what's going on yet. There's a lot to.
Well, I also heard it's not as good. It's stripped down.
I don't see that so much, but I have to play it.
That's actually what I heard from Giant Bomb. Actually,
I know that. I heard they screwed up heroes versus villains a little bit because I think it's just the heroes now, and it used to be teams of heroes and like infantry mixed. But we'll see. I haven't gotten into any of that. All I know is my favorite multiplayer moment so far was playing as Chewbacca and just wrecking people with his bowcaster. So that was fun.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, the story is a little more substantial than I expected. There's pretty heavy cutscene use that I didn't really expect from a game where they clearly just sort of threw in the story like as an afterthought. I thought
it was a big part of this game. I think once they saw how Battlefront 1 did with people did not like that they didn't have a campaign mode, and then they made a big stink about this one because it was canon. It actually happens.
It happens. So yeah, we'll see what happens as I get deeper into it. But so far I'm liking it enough. We'll see how it goes once I sort of understand all the variables and all the shit with the star cards and whatever in the multiplayer. And obviously I haven't started up Assassin's Creed just yet. I'm gonna wait till at least I'm done with the campaign for a Battlefront. So we'll see. But yeah, I've got that.
Cool. All right, Corey, anything good?
So I played through my placement matches in Overwatch, and like it's just it's worth playing. Like it's proven its worth as far as like best ongoing game. It deserves that wholeheartedly, and Moira's a pretty neat character. I do think that it's a good addition to the team. Like. Much more so than Sombra or Doomfist, even though those 2 characters I don't see their use as much. But like with Moira being a support, it definitely helps to have those options in the support category. And so I do see a lot of people using her, and pretty effectively actually.
Well, you're a big support fan though.
Yeah, and it's funny though because this season I didn't play support like at all. Basically, I played it for one
Good.
game.
Did you rank higher then?
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yep.
It's biased, but yeah, of course you do. And like I wasn't like when I do the placements, I don't care like trying to warm up or anything with these. I just go right into them because like what does it matter at this point? Like I'm not gonna be professional or whatever. So let's go in, have fun in them, and see what I can get out of it. And rank gold again. Just always, I think I'm always gonna rank gold in them. But it's been a lot of fun. I like Reaper. I think is fantastic now. Just he's very well balanced. I think they hit the sweet spot with him. Definitely takes down the tanks. I love the like the free for all mode. That's just really fun, especially just to drop in there and just get going right away because it's usually a pretty short wait, and they'll just throw you in a match and whatever. If you don't have to win them all the time. Just kind of a good way to get different characters' uses and stuff and see how they go. And it's very heavy on like making sure you match well with the characters that are out there. So like you might not necessarily want to stick to one character if you're getting owned. So definitely recommend getting back into it if you guys haven't played in a while. And, like, anytime I'll message you, Tony. But I know you've been pretty busy recently, so just kind of let that go for now.
Yeah, no, I it's funny because I actually had a chance to play like maybe Friday. I forget one day in the past couple of days. I had like half hour or so. So I played because I'm at home for my parents for the holidays. So I was playing on my brother's PC because I don't have my PlayStation 4 with me, and I own it digitally. So it's like I could just sign into my account. But didn't get shit for my loot crate. But then I went into the arcade mode to get like the free loot crate from getting the objective stuff, and I played the Yeti Hunter mode. I actually, it's so goofy and it's dumb, but I like it.
Like everyone's favorite character. So
oh yeah. No,
like
we should make Mike play this. We should make Mike play this mode.
We can all be May.
Yeah. 6 Mays running around the map, or 5, whatever it is.
Yeah, 5 in a Winston.
Yeah, in a Winston.
Cool.
It's like it's just good. Yeah, that's fun.
Corey, what else have you been up to?
Oh, and I started Wolfenstein 2.
Nice.
I think I'm like pretty much almost at the end because they've been gearing me up to the final battle type of thing. Like we just had like a nice little party or whatever. But the game is definitely a sequel, and they use a lot of the stuff that you've done in the first game to kind of give emotional, like impactful.
I know
moments.
you're campaigning right now for me to play the first game. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. No,
I'm just gonna say how it is, and but they do give you a nice recap in the beginning of the game, where they go through almost all the major points of the first game, and kind of catch you up to where you should be in this game, and they give you that choice that you make in the first game again, which cool. I think is nice, but at the same time, I wish it saw my save and just like use that to.
Yeah, I thought it would be a save transfer. It's not. Okay.
So they give you that choice again, and so it's interesting. And there's a character that I think it depends on what choice you make, but there's a character that has a Deadpool moment where he has like a head wound, and he just sees like cartoon characters, and he's like, "Hey, little guys!" And he's like trying to grab, and they're like fully like animated cartoons. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, the emotional beats and stuff are really well. Like the story is what's great, but they really do give you a great sense of like power and like just destroying people, and like you feel like the super soldier that you're supposed to be, and like gives you context to be like, why is a one-man army just like taking down the Nazi like regime that's like won this big war? And it's pretty cool, and there's a twist that's like, whoa, didn't see that happening. Like, how are we gonna fix this? But then it's like, oh, they kind of foreshadowed it earlier in the game. You're like, oh wow, that's kind of neat. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much at the end, so I should be able to finish that by the time we do our
game of the year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Favorites. So I'm curious to see if it ranks up there with like the stuff I've played before. But it's been something that I've been wanting to go back to and play. So a lot of times the games don't capture that feeling for me. So this one definitely does.
Good. That's good to hear. Tony?
Nothing new on the game front. I mean, I still have a huge backlog.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I don't even. I think I'm still proceeding with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Didn't really make too much progress in that because I'm like
3 hours.
Yeah, I'm like half hesitant because like part of me wants to wait for like performance patches or anything like that, quality of life stuff.
Actually, yeah.
Which we just did get with the newest patch. We just got with the newest patch where like they introduced a new like mini map, which is good because it is either like you see like this tiny little mini map or it's like full screen and like it interferes with your screen. I'm like, come on, bros.
I don't know. I mean, I probably played maybe 2 hours of that game, actually. I think I'm very early in that, and the combat's weird at first for me. The build-up kind of thing, it's a build-up kind of game.
It's even different from the first two games, so I'm just like me, I still don't know what I'm really doing. I'm just like, yeah, I got a vague idea. Like, it's been working so far, so
okay.
We'll see. But I've actually been listening to something which I would normally talk about on the movie cast, but it's relevant to the Gamecast since it's Jason Schreier's Blood, Sweat, and Pixels.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, and that is a fantastic audiobook.
Yeah.
It's actually narrated by Prince Noctis of Final Fantasy 15.
Nice.
Really?
So like, yeah, the whole audiobook is narrated by him, and I can't just stop like being just like playing that game, and like him being in the car and just talking to you. It's like, yeah, so EA did this, and just like Noctis, like, dude, we gotta.
I really appreciated they actually got like a professional voice actor though, because sometimes you get these authors that just read the book themselves, and I hate that. Not that I think it's a bad thing, but like I have a lot of like. No offense to the one book you recommended, because I think it's a great book, but that Fierce Conversations book, like the lady who wrote it also like narrates it. And I just feel like,
yeah, I don't like that.
It's like I just feel like they should get someone who's a professional, even though like the person who writes that knows like the inflictions they're feeling and stuff. It's still just I'd rather hear someone who's professional voice.
Yeah,
like that's their job is to listen to my voice.
Yeah. Like, it's gotten to the point where I won't listen to an audiobook if I think, like, I'll listen to the clip and I'm like, I don't like that guy, like, I don't, or that girl. Like,
sometimes I'll just actually, like, pick a narrator and be like, what else have they done? Like, okay, like, I'll try this one.
Yeah, the guy who did Console Wars, in my opinion, I thought he did a great job because he had to juggle a lot of different characters and stuff.
And he had all the voices and the character accents. Like,
yeah. But, like, I looked at his other stuff and none of it was, like, related to anything that I thought I would actually enjoy. So I'm like, yeah. So I was like, oh, that's disappointing. But I just think this book is fantastic at proving like all these things. Not to toot my own horn, but like I've been talking about for years. Like, Jim, I love how the book just opens up with fucking Microsoft and just shitting on Microsoft with fucking what was the studio who did Civ or no Age of Empires?
Yeah, it was the
Halo Wars
Ensemble.
Or Halo Wars.
Yeah, Ensemble.
And like just talk about how like, oh, like, you know, we want to do like a new game and we want to make our new IP.
You're like, no.
And they're like, okay, great. And it's like, yeah, we want you to do a Halo.
What you are expecting to happen here is not happening.
Yeah, like, I don't know what you thought was going to happen, but it's not going to happen that way.
It's like you guys invested like 6+ months of dev making your own story and characters and universe, and we just want you to do a Halo.
You know, that's great. Why don't you just change all the names and characters to what we want them to be? Yeah. That game sounds great.
Yeah, it's a great book. I love that book. It's a great book.
So that was interesting.
Did you finish it, or are you?
No, I'm close. I just started the Shovel Knight chapter.
Oh,
nice.
Okay.
But I thought the chapter on EA was interesting with BioWare.
Yeah,
because it's just like, it's like, look at that, like Dragon Age Inquisition. Exactly. Yep. It's like, oh man, like Dragon Age 2 was rushed. Who would have guessed that? It's like we really need to, turn the ship around with this one. And it's like it feels like they over course corrected with just the amount of content and quests. And
Yeah.
But the book is fantastic. I mean, I really think it gives people a perspective on like why a lot of things happen in the video game industry. Because like, I don't know, I feel like it's so popular now, but people are just like, oh, like devs are greedy or lazy or selfish. And it's like, a lot of times it's not the developers pushing for this; it's the publisher, because unfortunately the publisher is one that's paying the bills and stuff like that. So
yeah.
you're beholden to them and what they do. The chapter on Stardew Valley was actually really interesting because I obviously knew that was a indie game, but I didn't realize like how deep that guy went on that game.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, I could finish a Harvest Moon like game in 6 months. It's like 5 years later. It's like, wait, what? Like, dude spent 5 years just making this game.
Yeah.
Like now he's just sick of it. But yeah, fantastic book. Cool. Definitely recommend it.
Cool. So I finished in 2017. I finished Halo 5.
Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah. Again,
short campaign, isn't it? Like the shortest campaign of all the.
Yeah, it's probably 8 to 10 hours somewhere in there. I mean, it wasn't that short. I mean, it was fine. It just had no soul, so
Makes it feel longer.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I think I missed a plot point from somewhere, so I'm like, Cortana is the bad guy? What? I'm okay. They didn't quite get into that. I'm sure they explained it somewhere, but I wasn't interested enough to listen to it. I actually had to turn the subtitles on at some point because I couldn't understand the villain talking to me. Like, I just couldn't hear him.
I turned subtitles on and everything.
But the subtitles in this game suck. They're huge on the screen, and they take up my bottom of my TV is like covered in subtitles in this game, and I'm like, this is ridiculously bad.
Maybe you should get a smaller TV.
No, it's the subtitle because I have subtitles on in like Nier and stuff, and I'm like, it's fine. In Halo 5, they're giant yellow letters.
Wait, why are you playing fucking Halo 5? Why are you wasting time with that piece of shit?
I was near done, so. I got it. Like I finished it. It's done. It's closed.
Xbox One X.
It's closed. It's out. Yes, I started it because of the enhancements. What? I got it. I played it in 4K HDR. What's the problem? It looks great.
There's so many games of 2017 you have to play.
Oh, I know, but I played it. It's done. So
are you happy?
Checked it off his list.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with it. It's not great. I don't know if I'll play the 6th one, but. Maybe I will when it's like again given to me at $10, so I'll probably play the 6th one. So I played that. I also played a lot of Nier. I'm about 6 hours into Nier now, and moving along. I just got fast travel like a little bit ago. So
Cool.
That game gets a little crazy actually. I do like the fact that I can toggle into easy mode whenever I'd like. It's like I'm getting killed. Yeah, I don't really want to spend hours upon hours in this game, so I'm going to drop the L2 button on this thing and just blow everything up.
It's like open up easy mode.
Yeah,
like,
dude. In Wolfenstein, they have like an autosave system, and it autosaved me as I was dying. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I actually I had to turn the difficulty down to basically it says like Daddy I think it's called Daddy Can I Play is the name of the difficulty, and it let me live through that moment so I could actually get past it. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It was like, are you kidding? Like the loop that was gonna happen. I was like, I do not want to start back at my last checkpoint. But
so how far are you in the story though? What happened in Nier? Yeah.
What did I just do? There was not the opera singer, that was past. There was a wooden thing.
singer, the first boss.
There was a ruined city attack from the alien part. I just found out about the alien part.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
The story's crazy though, right? Like you see what I'm saying about like the story just being like.
I don't know what the hell's going on with these robots. I'm like, what? Yep. Why are and even like your character's like, why are they doing this? I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know either. Yeah, they keep saying that to me, and I'm like, that's what I'm thinking in my head right now. I'm like, why are they saying this to me? Dance.
It creepy, right? Like,
yeah, yeah. They're like, dance, have fun, and I'm like, killing the thing. I'm like, okay. Yeah. I don't
keep
know what's
playing.
going on.
You haven't seen anything.
It's the tip of the iceberg, Jim.
Yeah. And I just met that robot village. I'm in the robot village. I went back there now, so I'm going to progress the story. Like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't really know what to do. Like. I started doing some side quests because I had nothing to do in the main campaign, it looked like, and then the story picked back up suddenly again. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. I didn't know it was like time-based or it was like mission-based, so I had to do a few side stories. But just picked back up, and I'm like moving along now. But yeah, it's fun so far. I didn't like the fact that I couldn't fast travel until now I can, thank God, because it was a little bit tedious in the beginning. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish that actually. I'm hoping to finish that quickly because I have off this week, so I'll be cracking away at that, and that was my idea. What? What are you laughing about?
He's excited for you to see the.
I'm
ending.
excited to see. Yeah,
I know. I told
We're
you
gonna get all the
stop.
endings,
Don't
right?
give me. I was gonna listen to Giant Bomb's Game of the Year considerations, their podcasts, and they said we're gonna do spoilers, and I'm like, wait, they're gonna talk about Nier, I'm sure. So I'm like, I can't listen to this right now, so I stopped.
Nier won
listening.
best music.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't want to talk about Nier because I don't want to hear this spoiler, so I'm like, I stopped. So, yeah, I'll be working on that, but and a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like I said, just 2 hours into that, but I haven't been working. That's more of like a bring to work with me and play it at work on there. So
you guys did the Japanese voices with that?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't yet. I hate the. Oh yeah, no, I hate the English voice cast. I'm just like, but I haven't switched over yet. So
how big is that patch?
Maybe a gig.
Okay.
I'm probably. Just
I don't have a SD card in my thing, so I just have the internal memory. So I was wondering.
Oh, should be
Why
fine.
didn't you
I
get
don't
an
think
SD
it's
card?
too huge.
Oh, whatever.
No, I have one, but I use it my Surface. So.
Okay. All right. And that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this podcast, I think.
I just want to mention real quick because I did want to say with Wolfenstein, they do a great job of dual wielding in that game, and it makes you feel like a badass when you dual wield.
Yeah,
because you can dual wield a
Wolfenstein,
shotgun
I would
and like
love-
a sniper rifle kind of thing.
I would love to
And
get
so
Wolfenstein
basically-
done. I would love to somehow get Wolfenstein done before our Game of the Year podcast, but I don't think it's going to happen. Because I'm kind of leaning towards playing 1 now.
Either way, they're both fantastic games.
Yeah.
So.
But, all right.
I do think 1 is better so far, though,
Oh,
personally.
interesting. So, okay. All right, that's going to wrap up 375 of the Gamecast. Thanks for tuning in. Write us podcast at allingeek.net. Follow us on Twitter, allingeek. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And tune in next year to our upcoming podcasts, our of the years, our movie cast of the year. Again,
We always wait till the year ends. Like, I don't understand, like, all these outlets do it all right now. And I understand you want to get it out within the year 2017, I guess.
Why, though? Get it out the first part of the year.
Because there's nothing else, I think. That's why they do
Because
it.
this is their content for this week.
Yeah,
this
there's
is
really
like
not
they
much
do
content.
else.
So, yeah. I mean, we always find stuff to talk about, so
But
we
it
always
gives-
do.
Yeah.
But
And it's like, it gives us time to get through everything we want to
it
get
gives
through.
us this last bit. I'm playing Nier, and this is a game this last year. I mean, Persona 5 for me right now is pretty far high up there in the runnings. But I mean, Zelda's winning everything everywhere. I have, like, the further away I got from Zelda, the more gripes I had as a Zelda fan of that game. But it was a fantastic game. Just missing certain elements that I had loved about my Zelda game. So it's going to be interesting for me from the games of the year.
Sounds like having weird preconceived expectations of something. That's
Yeah.
really weird.
Well,
It's like you had to
consistent,
think
Tony.
right about
It's
something else.
consistent. You can't argue that.
Is it
So-
weird to expect something from something in a franchise?
Yeah, no, it's not, Mike. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think you get the baseline of what you wanted. Just think you had your own fan
I don't think you get the
expectations.
baseline of what you wanted.
What do you think the Assassin's Creed fans feel?
I want to try that game. I really wish I could play that game before that.
I'm
but I
going
have
to
a
play
chance.
that.
I'll play that
soon.
next year when it's dirt cheap.
I guess I really only skipped one game, and I heard it wasn't even that bad.
Unity's
Yeah.
terrible.
The one in
The one
London.
Oh,
No, I played Unity.
the London one's supposed to be pretty good, I heard.
Yeah,
actually.
I skipped that one after Unity. I'm like, all right, I don't need any more for a while.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. That's going to wrap it up. Happy New Year, listeners and viewers. We want to wish you Happy New Year because we won't talk to you until the next year. So have a great end of 2017, beginning of 2018. Close the book on this year. And yeah, tune in. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Yep. See you next year.
See ya.